we're changing generational wealth. Um, it's just housing stability and education are two of the strongest drivers of generational mobility. Yes, right. If you start helping people with their homes, you start helping people with their education, you give them jobs, you give them skill sets, you give them talents, you see how they work, you invest in their business. Now we have multiple businesses. Like, that's how we do it. We get caught up in family things that don't make us money, and then those things drain us, and then that was why we end up a lot of times with, I don't want to help, have somebody else do it, right? And so when you look at what both of these men are doing, the two who are helping and growing, right, not the one that's spending $400,000 a month, but these other two, what parts of this are replicable at any income level? And I'm going to ask each one of you guys this question. I'll start with you, Dominique. Excuse me. Actually, before we do that one, I'm going to let that be our final thought. I'm going to let that be our final thought. But I will ask you this, Dominique. How do you plan for support to continue without you? I think we can get one question out of each of us before we get to final thought. And I'll start with this one. How do you plan, if you set something like this up and you put it in place, you want it to live after you, right? So what's the plan for support to continue without you?
So I think a big piece that we're missing in our community is we can create all this, but how do we protect it? So having a trust in place, and the trust breaks down specifics about where this money goes, how much you get, break it is protecting everything. So like, even for me and my family, like, that is important. Like, I'm positioning my children, I'm giving my children the information and the knowledge, and then also protecting what I've already built, so that in the event I'm not here, I mean, I'm talking about down to the point where we talk about, if you get married, this money stays in the bloodline, right?